Hello and welcome back to Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. We were asking about the King of Prosecutors award. This award originates from an ancient Chinese tale. In Chinese, the word contradiction is written with two characters. First means halberd, second means shield. Have you heard this story? Me? Oh, sure, everyone knows that. Why don't you tell it, though? For Emma's sake. Very well. Long ago in the kingdom of Chu, there was an arms merchant. One day he presented the king with two items. First was a halberd he claimed could slice through any shield or armor. Second was a shield he claimed that could withstand any weapon. Wait a minute. Those claims contradict each other. Very perspective. But then again, you've heard the story before, right? Anyway, as you mentioned, the very description of these items discredit them both. The king pointed this out. The merchant was left speechless. And thus, the Chinese word for contradiction was born. Oh, I see. So the chipped shield and broken knife symbolize... Precisely so. They symbolize the merchant's items. Ancient tale ends with the merchant at a loss for words. But it's in our nature to pursue matters to their conclusion, even if it results in something as ugly as this. Wow. Thanks, Mr. Edgeworth. Learned something new today. That's funny. If that's so, then why were you only given a shield? You'll have to ask Chief Gant. 2 years ago, he had the halberd part of the award abolished. Chief Gant? Prosecutor's update in court record. The halberd was removed at Gant's bequest, giving its current form. Fascinating. So, why did Gant give you this? Come now, Wright. Can't seriously expect me to just sit down and chat with you over the case over a cup of tea, but this is related to the case, remember? Said so yourself. So I did. Chief Gant gave this to you on that day, didn't he? Asked you to bring it here from the police department. Chief is a very competent man. Sometimes he does things that don't make any sense. At least it's better than being incompetent and doing things that don't make sense. A certain detective comes to mind. Interesting. They say where there's smoke, there's fire. Apparently I was so caught up in the smoke, I lost sight of the truth. Edgeworth. Others are right. I have no right to serve as a prosecutor. Mr. Edgeworth, you're only doing your job. Always made my own decisions about what I can and cannot do. That hasn't changed. Forgiving myself. Something I cannot do. Uh-oh. I think he's serious. Mr. Wright, please, you have to do something. Letter of resignation. I wonder if I can use it for anything. Prosecutor's office. Underground parking lot. Excuse me. Hi. Would either of you care for a quarter-pound of roast beef? Yeah, that sounds nice. Miss Starr! Guess she's out of lunches. Certainly are the curious sort, aren't you? Kind of like the first person who sucked a cow's nipple discovered milk. I think it's because we know we're mammals. Still, I never thought you'd go digging up that case from 2 years ago. Everyone in this trial is involved in SL9 incident. Not only that, but the murder occurred on the very day the evidence of that case was due for transferal. It can't all be attributed to mere coincidence. Aren't you forgetting something? You know that little scene I happened to witness? Miss Atlanta stabbed Detective Goodman with a knife. No matter how much of the past you dig up, it won't change what I saw. Roast beef is meant to be savored when eaten. The star's hatred towards Lana all dates back to 2 years ago. Joe Dark. That's a name I'll not soon forget. trailed him for half a year. Oh, the pressure. Still, I don't think I was ever more alive than I was then. Those days were steamier than a bowl of hot gravy. Poor old Jake Marshall, though, must have been going through hell. You mean because of his brother's death? They were close, those two. After Neil died, something took over Jake. He became obsessed. Seeing Jake like that made her all the more desperate. Her, Lana Skye. My sister. Best of the best were put on that SL9 case. Of course, they were led by the legendary duo, Lana and Chief Gant. That legendary pair was the reason we were able to keep up our investigation. That's why we were so shocked at how it turned out. You mean with the forging of evidence? Don't get me wrong, Joe Darko was deserved. Still, it was obvious the evidence produced in court was being manipulated. Items our team never found would suddenly appear, while other items were kept secret. We don't have proof anything illegal was done. I'm proof enough of what happened. After that case, all of us, save Goodman, were relieved of our duties. Most without even so much as an explanation. Then Lana Skye transferred to the prosecutor's office and became chief prosecutor. Which, yeah, her being put in charge is a bit much. Lana always wanted to be a prosecutor. Nothing's quite as simple as it appears, huh? Lana Skye was merely being used as a pawn. That's my take on the matter. She was being used. Interesting. Damon Gant and Lana Skye. Gant led the investigation with Lana's second in command. They were the best. Solved all kinds of cases together, didn't they? Damon Gant's magnetism in particular was almost unreal. His magnetism? I thought it mean his ability to track evidence. He had produced the most incredible evidence in the cases he handled. Incredible evidence? You mean... Oh yes. Rumors about him even back then. No one dared confront him, though. Take it she is talking about forged evidence. Back then, everyone looked up to Lana. All the detectives wanted to be like her. Really? Oh yes, myself included. I was a fool, really. She hated anything crooked and always watched out for other detectives. That's why she was so concerned for Jake. Mr. Marshall. When Jake's brother was murdered, she felt as if she had lost her own brother. If it wasn't for her, I don't think Jake would have ever recovered from his shock. That's what makes it all the more infuriating. The star. That's why I'll never be able to forgive her. Why did she have to turn so cold after that? So, people were being used? Lana transferred to the prosecutor's office 2 years ago, didn't she? Yes, thanks to Chief Gant's powerful influence. Chief? That's right. Having solved the SL9 case, his position as chief was secured. There was only one thing left for him to control, and no one could stand in his way. The prosecutor's office. What? You mean, that's why Lana was transferred? And he could control the chief prosecutor, he could control the prosecutor's office. That must have been his goal all along. But how could he control Lana? I don't know, but the one thing's for sure. Ever since that case ended, she's never been the same. It's only logical to conclude there must have been a reason for her change. At last, finally getting close to the bottom of this ugly mess. Thank you, Miss Starr. You listen to me, rookie. It takes more than just ingredients to create fine cuisine. I hope you turn out to be a better chef than I've been. Interesting. February 24th, Police Station, Criminal Affairs Department. Oh, you're back! Still here? Gotta make 150 copies of these files. Brewing coffee, copying files. Turning a regular DJ! You're a DJ as well? If I'm not mistaken, I think he means desk jockey. Oh, that DJ. Gotta admire your persistency, but my answer's still no. Not letting you in the chief office, period. Be my neck on the line. That office is the last crime scene in the SL9 incident. Have to take a look in there. There's gotta be something we can do to make the detective change his mind. Well, let's see here. I don't know if you know this, but your buddy's thinking of leaving. What's this crumpled up piece of paper? No way. Mr. Edgeworth can't be serious. Is he ever not serious? Can't believe they'd pushed him to this far. Mr. Edgeworth really feels responsible. When I first met him, I thought he was as cold as ice, too. But I know different now. Trusted us detectives to provide him with sound evidence. We betrayed him. Detective? That's it. I made up my mind. But, here, take my ID card. We can't do that. If someone found out, I won't let you off the hook with another lost item report. Look at me. It's no secret I'm already out of the loop. After all, I'm friends with Mr. Edgeworth. Depending on how this case turns out, I may already be as good as terminated. What? So at least let me do this, for Mr. Edgeworth's sake. All right, detective. Thank you. Gumshoe's ID tucked swiftly in a pocket. February 24th, the Police Department, Chief's Office. Here goes, Mr. Wright. Click. Beep. We're in. If anyone finds us now, Dr. Gumshoe's a goner. If that happens, I'm counting on you to bail me out. Eek! Ah! Sorry, I thought you were a ghost. I didn't even know you could slap a ghost. Ah! Detective Gumshoe. What are you doing sneaking up on us like that? I wasn't sneaking. I just got worried something might go wrong. So I came to. If you're here, then what's the point of giving us your ID card? Gumshoe's ID card crushed and rendered unusable in pocket. Hey, don't do that to my card! Hardly ever get a chance to come in here. Figured to have a look around myself. Besides, we're all in this together now. You really do want to get fired, don't you? Not if we're lucky. Now come on, let's see what we can find out. Had a bad feeling about this. That desk on the other side of the room. Was that your sister's? Yes, that's where I was waiting for Lana. On that day 2 years ago. Is anyone using it now? No, sir. This is officially Chief Gant's office now. Practices a strict policy of preserving the crime scene. That's a strange reason to leave it there. Leaves as a warning to everyone else. He wants us to always be alert. He told us himself at our New Year's party. Of course, he was pretty intoxicated at the time. I see. So ever since Lana left, no one's ever touched that desk? No one except Chief Gant. And he's cleaning... And the cleaning lady who's here every morning. Still, 2 years have passed since that incident. Can't possibly any clues remaining. Can I ask you something? Sure. Only came here to look around, right? Because it's one of the SL9 crime scenes. I mean, that's your only reason for coming here, isn't it? Why do you ask? You don't think. Nah, you wouldn't be. No. There's no way. Never mind. Don't worry about it. Okay, let's look around a bit more. Hey, hold on! Not so fast, buddy. Huh? What is it? Someone tells you don't worry about it. It's supposed to start bothering you, pal. Don't just let it go at that. Sorry. This guy's starting to get on my nerves. Okay, so what's bothering you? But you don't think Chief Gant might be a suspect, do you? What? He's right, Mr. Wright. What do we think of him? Chief Gant. So it's finally come to this. What do I think of him? Perhaps it's best I don't divulge my feelings. Yet. There you go, ignoring me again. Fancy phone. This is the real deal, isn't it? This armor and these weapons? Sure is, pal. Chief doesn't care for imitations. First the pipe orc and now this armor. You know how many taxpayer dollars must have gone into this room? What? You mean we're paying for this? That's it. I'm not paying 1 cent of my taxes. Yeah, I don't have any taxes to pay. Shh. Be careful what you say. Who knows? Chief might be hiding in this armor as we speak. I don't think he'd fit in there. Even if he did, he'd never be able to get back out. Cut it out. You guys don't know how scary that guy can be. You can see pretty far from 15 stories up. You could drop that suit of armor from here. First, Chief wanted us to use stained glass for the window. Really? Why didn't he? They say he changed his mind because he wouldn't be able to see the view. Oh. Stained glass or not, it's a huge window. Wow! Look at the size of Chief Gant's desk. Speaking of that, when we were here earlier, it was you two. Chief Gant! Put that paper he was reading in his desk. I wonder what he was reading. This looks like a list of evidence. List of evidence? In most cases, the list runs twice as long as this, though. Hey, look at the case name. Huh? SL9 incident? Wonder what this is doing here. Hold on, detective. What did you just say? I said, I wonder what... No, about the evidence list. Normally they're twice as long. That's right. I guess there wasn't a lot of evidence. Half-size list of evidence. List of evidence seems too short. Most lists run twice as long. What would the other half of the list be doing here? I knew it. Chief must be hiding something about the case. It appears so. Evidence list added to the evidence. Wow, look inside Chief Gant's desk. Found this inside the drawer. List of evidence. Had the other half of the list. What would this list be doing here? Safe, isn't it? Safe. That word is ripe with intrigue. Okay, if you say so. Looks like code needed to be entered in this panel to open it. 7-digit number. I think I just might know what it is. Oh. You know what it is? I have a hunch. Oh, I know. Want to try my birthday hits? I have a better idea. Here goes nothing. Code confirmed. Access granted. Bingo! What number did you enter? Whose birthday was that, pal? 77777. Final ID card on that record. What? Number of the mysterious executive officer who entered the room that day. You mean 77777? That ID number? I think you're 1 7 shy this time. I only mean that one thing. Chief Gant's ID number. Say, anyone care to look inside? Let's look at other stuff first. Chief's organ sure is a sight to behold. That's what he said. Occasionally we hear him playing it from the Criminal Affairs Department. That's on the 2nd floor, and this is the 15th floor of an entire different building. The detective screws up, the chief calls him into his office. Makes him listen to the organ for hours. What's so bad about that? Music soothes the soul. After that, the detective can't hear anything for days except the ringing in their ears. So it's an instrument of punishment, literally. Aren't the chief's ears affected? He never listens to anyone anyway. That's besides the point. Look at that giant window. Makes you want to crash through it and jump outside. It's the 15th floor. I know, I'm just saying. Saying what? There's a Megan detective always dreaming about doing something like that. Note to self, Detective Gumshoe has a lot of dreams. As long as he doesn't go crashing through that window. When he gets fired. Don't say that. This was taken on the day 2 years ago. The day Joe Dark ran out of the questioning room and tried to kill Emma. After receiving his award trophy, Mr. Marshall took a picture here. I went along with Chief Gant to question Dark, but he never knew he'd be dead just a few hours later. Gee, you think? Solana's desk. Sure is tidy. Lana's always been a meticulous cleaner. Not even any dust on it. Looks like someone's still keeping it clean. Solana ever come back here? No. Chief Gant must still keep a clean memory of their partnership. There's some legends made up. Does he keep it in the memory of her or memory of the crime? Shelves are mostly empty. Lana must have cleaned them out when she transferred over to the prosecutor's office. Small picture frame on the left shelf. Hey, it's when Lana and I went to that theme park. Is there any money in there? How much is he stashed away? Look, it's a shard from a broken cup. Somehow looks familiar. Where have I seen this before? Something else in here too. What's this? Looks like a piece of leather cloth. This is a handprint, isn't it? Hey, I saw someone wearing a shirt like that once. Think Chief made up the design? I don't think so. Well, it was just a thought. Is that it? Saw that was in the safe? Apparently so. It's empty now. Piece of cloth with a handprint on it, broken shard from a cup. They look like pieces of evidence. Yeah, but unless you can prove they have something to do with this case, afraid I can't just let you take them. After all, it's my neck on the line here. Great, I have to prove their relevancy to get them. How are these two items related to the SL9 incident? Come on, there's got to be something we can show the detective. There probably is, but that'll be for next time. When we come back, folks, I gotta prove the evidence. Have a good one, folks.